What's up, YouTube channel? Stars down again, y'all. This is that Go Hard or Go Home channel. Okay, so I want to come on here and do like a prediction today. I want to do a prediction. I'm going to talk a little bit why I'm coming up with this prediction. I predict that movements like the Red Pill, MGTOW, all the other junk are going to drive men insane. Or it's going to drive them into some type of servitude to women in the next about 15 to 20 years. All right? The reason why I say that is because I don't think these guys are understanding that their little movements, they think that they're about talking shit and making something happen. But these movements ain't making shit happen. I don't know if anybody done peeped that but me. None of them movements are making shit happen. Okay? You done had Red Pill, you done had Kevin Samuels, you done had all this shit, and you still turn on this TV or these YouTubes, you still turn this shit on, you still hear women saying the same thing, ain't nothing changed. They're not like, oh, well, we've been enlightened. Let us turn around and do it this way. No, let's do that. None of that shit doesn't happen. None of that's happened. Instead, now you starting to get videos where the so-called Red Pill guys are telling other guys, you need to have this, you need to have that, you need to have this. And I watched that Myron Gaines guy the other day. He was talking to a dude. She's in her masculine because you make this much money. That bitch is in her masculine because that bitch is masculine. All right? Women are fucking feminine for any nigga that they want. Any guy they want. If they don't want you, they not finna be fucking feminine for you. That's just all there is to it. It ain't got shit to do with them going to work and none of that shit. They'll go to work and pay for a nigga that they want to be with. The guy they really want to be with, they'll go to work and pay for his shit. If they really just wanted him that bad, they will go to work and pay for his shit, and they'll come home and cook and clean and fuck that nigga too. Only in the Red Pill do you have to have $1 million to fuck a broke bitch. I don't understand that. And I ain't never gonna understand it because I'm old school. And y'all younger niggas that's on y'all, hey, Alpha Squad, my guys that's around me, hey, this is a shot to your brain, bro. That shit ain't gonna fucking work. They making this shit too transactional with women. That's another one. They are leading that. The crazy thing about it is they say that they don't want women to take the lead, but they're fucking letting them do it. You don't sit there and keep telling it, bitch, you either gonna fuck or you ain't. Bitch, if you ain't rich, don't watch for a rich nigga. Don't do it. That's what they need to be saying. Not telling you gotta try to step yourself up to this bitch's level. No, because more than likely you finna get somebody beneath your level anyway, which is also based on that hypergamy shit that they talk about, which is some of the truth. It gives women too much power. Red Pill gives too much power to women. They saying they don't, but they do. The more I look at it, the more the first off, they sitting there complaining with bitches, they're talking with bitches. That's too much power anyway. Bitch, your ass broke. Pretty much like that. Shouldn't be nobody up. No woman should be getting talked to about her damn standards and men unless that bitch is like fucking Kim Kardashian or fucking Megan Good, a millionaire bitch. They should be having this high value man conversation with those women, and the rest of them shouldn't even be involved in it. Not at all. If a broke bitch don't know why she ain't got a man with $1 million, she got a problem. She got a mental problem. That's why most of y'all fucking with bitches that got mental problems, because they don't even get the fucking social circle. And the Red Pill is like saying, okay, fuck with these bitches. No, don't. Go with the passport bro thing if you got to, or find somebody who got some damn sense. But the majority of people don't. But this movement asks you to fuck with these people. Matter of fact, it's telling you got to be a millionaire to fuck with these people. That's a fucking bullshit. It's bullshit. You ain't got to be no 6-figure nigga to fuck no bitch down the street. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. That's some of the main problem with it. Everybody got to be rich, but they rich is centered around getting girls. That's what I'm telling you. This shit gonna drive y'all motherfuckers, and they make this shit too goddamn transactional with women. And once women get used to that, all y'all gonna be paying for pussy. That's what most of them red pill guys is doing. Myron Gaines do it. Even on the Sugar Daddy site, they talk about him all the time. Kevin Samuels did it. Coach Greg Adams does it. Mr. Lucario got his girlfriend, his wife, and they get the fuck other niggas. So y'all gonna be paying for and sharing pussy behind all of this shit soon if y'all motherfuckers don't stop it. If men don't stop really supporting all of this shit, because it looks like we cool with that shit. Or they don't never say shit. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. You're gonna get bad fucking results from this shit. I'm looking to wait to see. And I'm gonna be covering this junk on my channel. More and more. I'm gonna be watching it more and more. You just gonna keep seeing this shit. I'm seeing it now. You done had a full-on pandemic, and women was thrust to the lowest levels of this bullshit, and still no kind of fucking comeback. There's still no, these motherfuckers keep talking that crazy shit about they gotta take their power back. If you couldn't get your power back during the damn pandemic, nigga, then something is wrong. If women's still out of pocket after the fucking pandemic, something the fuck is wrong. I know what's wrong. Here's what's wrong. First off, the broke bitches don't belong on that fucking level. Period. And they don't need to be talked to about it either. No convincing them. No. Well, you gotta change. And this right here, like Fresh and Fit, Kevin Samuels show, sitting there talking to them bras. Don't nobody need to be talking to them about that shit. Bitch, you know what it is. You either gonna do it or you ain't. And if you don't, we ain't fucking with you. The ones who you want ain't fucking with you. That's not what they do. They sit there and they coddle that shit, which that shit shouldn't even be talked to. That's the first thing. Bitch, you down here. You either take the niggas down here or shut the fuck up. But what they do, complaining and whine about that, which gives attention to it, which guys they don't understand that shit. Giving attention to certain shit. They don't understand that. You don't do this with women. You don't. Shit like this, guys. I'm gonna get out of here because I ain't gonna keep beating this. But I'm gonna be talking about it more in other videos. But this is my prediction. 10 to 15 years from now, you already getting the high prostitution thing. But it's because of shit like Redpill. They're gonna say that it ain't. They're gonna say that it ain't, but yes it is. Look at all the influencers that advocate buying pussy. Kevin Samuels was the main one. And he reached everybody in the whole fucking world. You think women didn't hear him talking about a 1099 girlfriend? You think they didn't hear about that? That's why I say he fucked y'all up more than he helped y'all. Because if he would have put shit like that out there in the breeze, then yeah, maybe he helped. But hell, the rich motherfuckers paying for pussy, so why shouldn't the rest of the rich motherfuckers pay for pussy? That's how women gonna look at it. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all how they gonna look at it. It's how they looking at it. That's why you got OnlyFans and shit exploding like hell in fucking America. Because since women know that guys are willing to buy pussy, then fuck it, they'll just sell it. Why, you know what I'm saying? You got a few that still ain't gonna live on that. Some women don't want that lifestyle, guys. Some of them don't want it. But them are gonna be few and far in between. That ain't gonna be the everyday average motherfucker. The everyday average motherfucker is a come from a single parent home, got daddy issues, and that bitch hot and popping, ready to fucking do it. And if it's gonna make her $1, she'll do this too. But you're breeding that because you got motherfuckers like these paying bitches for pussy and openly admitting it and not giving a fuck and acting like it's the right thing to do. I'm just saying. Kevin Samuels did. Y'all gonna be pissed off. The comments gonna be on fire. I know they are. I don't give a fuck. On this channel, I tell the truth. That nigga paid for pussy. Coach Greg Adams pays for pussy. Myron Gaines pays for pussy. They done said this on several different channels on this bitch. And he done been called out about it from the OnlyFans bitches that was coming on his show. All I'm saying is, if this is the image that's getting put out there, what y'all gonna get back is this right here. Y'all gonna pay for pussy. That's what's happening now. You getting OnlyFans, all that shit. Hell, you probably can't get on these damn dating sites. You get on them and bitch be hitting you up. They trying to sell you pussy. I done had that shit happen. And for what I get from the internet and watching these shows and these YouTubes and shit, everybody is experiencing that. But I know why I'm experiencing it. I know why. Because there's fucking men out there talking about you need $1 million just to get with a bitch. And then they just paying for pussy. Like it ain't nothing. That's why y'all got this problem. Nobody can see it. Nobody wants to see it. And when I say it, I'm going to be hated for it. But it's all good. Mark my words. If you're a young dude, you listen to me now. I'm telling you what's happening. And I'm telling you what's going to keep happening. Winter came. Kevin said winter's coming. That shit came. That's why he got rich. That's why he blew up. Because during that pandemic, women was looking for a man to take care of them because that's what women do when bad shit happens. And even when you got that, they still wouldn't change their rules. You know why? Because you got motherfuckers like Redpillers and shit like that who are willing to raise interest, try to raise her interest, try to game her up, try to talk to her instead of letting this bitch fuck you because that's what she want to do. And what's happening is y'all getting this reverse effect right now to where y'all gonna be getting charged for pussy. Them motherfuckers is leading that charge. You don't think that it is. Y'all see, guys think it's the women doing it. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. If guys refuse to pay women for pussy, they couldn't sell it. That's just common sense. But you got all the top guys that everybody wants to be like. People always talk about you. They talk about me. You want to be like Kevin Samuel. You want to be like Myron Gaines. No, I don't. Because I don't want to pay for pussy. I'm not going to. Not no further than dating and all the other good shit. But 1099 girlfriend, like what they was talking, or giving these motherfuckers all this fucking money, like how Coach Graz be talking. Hell no. I don't want transactional sex. And if I do transactional sex, I'm setting up the next man to have to do transactional sex because I'm fucking pouring into that. It's like I won't survive. I won't do shit like OnlyFans. Cause I know that every motherfucker that does it is setting up the other motherfuckers that have to do it. I'm just saying, this shit is leading y'all down a fucking fucked up path. What I suggest though, because I always try to give a solution, is that if you smart, you get the fuck out of the way. Here's how you get the fuck out of the way. All right. Number one, you do gotta raise your social status by getting a bunch of fucking money because on the bottom, this shit gonna become fucking shit. It's going to become shit. The regular everyday average woman is going to become shit. It's already kind of shit now. The motherfuckers got to, they beg to go to work, and now they at work all day. They can't. These women don't even have time to be girlfriends or wives. For real, the everyday average woman don't. That's the honest truth of it. A lot of people not gonna like that I said that. If you got more questions about them, drop them in the comments, and we'll get more into it with other videos. But they don't got time for that shit for real. That's why it's becoming transactional like this. See, watch this. The Redpill complains also that these women go to work and they give their boss all of this extra attention, all this extra time, and they do. It is what's happening. It is what's happening. But the thing of it is this right here. You're not going to get that back from them by paying. It's not going to happen. It ain't going to happen. And if you don't really look behind the scenes, when you watch my other video, It's Cheaper to Leave Her, you see some of the stats. Those were government stats. That was a study. I'm not saying this junk. It's not just me saying it. This shit is the truth. This is the other side that they don't tell about this junk. Why they driving the ship down the damn, gonna sink this bitch to the bottom of the ocean? They're gonna tell you why it's sinking. Because of them. This is that's some more shit though that just happens in that. Guys, you got a rise of porn and all this other good shit. All right, that's a sign, but that's been driven by shit like these guys right here. All right, the OnlyFans and porn shit is not being driven by guys who are not willing to pay for sex directly. It is being driven by guys like that, and apparently there's a bunch of them. Because when you get looking at the little manosphere, that's a little big. It's a pretty big little group of guys. It's enough to make things bad. They're all over these damn Instagram models. The broad can get on Instagram and get rich off of guys and giving her money and doing shit like that. I've seen the little tricks because when I've been on the little apps and shit like that doing the dating, these women come ask for money. And I know some guys are stupid enough to send that money. I know it because that's why the girls will keep doing it. Some guys is doing that shit. Why? They're being taught that you gotta pay women for attention. And that's the worst thing you can do, guys. If you really look at a Redpill, their whole thing is shit, you gotta have $1 million to get in the door with a bitch. That's their whole thing. That's why it sounds stupid to some other guys. But then you'll get them and they'll tell you it's not that way. But then when you look at their lessons and you keep looking at their lesson plan, it's get rich, get rich, get rich, this how, and then get girls. That's pretty much it. Nobody talks about certain things I talk about on the channel, like you have money to give to your kids, shit like that. What's gonna happen next in your generations with this money? I talked about things like that on here, and I'm gonna be talking about those things more because that's really kind of some shit. When you look at Redpill, nobody's talking about that shit. It's basically you get money and then girls. You don't even hear the shit about the fucking kids, nothing. You listen to feminism, nobody talks about the kids either. I'm just saying. That's why I say Redpill is reverse feminism because they're on the same shit. It's really, feminism is just, it's going to do that like this, but fuck it, I'm going to say it what it is. Look, that shit was started back in the day by ugly bitches and trans bitches. That's really, you don't see dimes pushing feminism. You don't fucking see that. You see the trash bitches, you see sluts, you see that. You don't see dimes pushing feminism. I don't see it. When I'm on here looking at these doggone videos on YouTube, that's another reflection of it. You have the good-looking women that I see on here talk about relationships and how to be with a man and they man because they got one. And then you got the ugly bitches on here that's feminists and talk about colorism and that Kimberly Nicole, whatever her name, Nicole Kimberly, whatever she is, the chick that's fighting with Obsidian, she's one of them. Because you are attractive. I'm telling y'all, I was there about feminism. I know what it is. It's the ugly bitches. And that's the problem. And Redpill is the ugly dudes. The fucked up dudes. That's why they're all about money and all the other good shit. Because they can't get it no other kind of way. I'm telling you, that shit gonna drive y'all asses to certain shit. Y'all pushing back against the women. Y'all need to push back against this shit. These motherfuckers out here buying the fuck out of porn and all the other shit under the guys doing this other shit. While they talking about this shit, they feeding into the bad shit the same way. You can't say it's bad and then be feeding to the bad shit on the back end of it. They're telling you these women are doing this while feeding the shit that's causing it. Y'all just think about that. Think about that shit for a little bit. I'm out of here on this one, y'all. That's my opinion on it. I think that y'all guys are eating Alpha Squad. Look, get the fuck out of the way. Get the fuck out of the way. Number one, you gotta raise your damn social status. The woman on the bottom ain't gonna cut it. The marriage and all that other shit, bro. It worked for people at the bottom before, but because one person was staying at home, and you could do this. That shit ain't gonna work now, bro. One person cannot stay at home. Both of y'all gonna have to go to work unless somebody is making $300,000 a year. Unless one person is doing that, both of y'all ass finna have to go to work. They're not doing the rest of the math on this shit. They act like you gonna be able to sit there no. It ain't gonna work that way. And all it's doing is breaking down guys who's trying to do it because they're gonna go out there trying to get their little bit of money. They got a little bitty job and they're working and they just go relationship after relationship after relationship because the money cannot last. It can't. Unless you get about $200,000-$300,000 a year, nigga. That's the only way you're gonna be able to have a motherfucker sit at the house. The shit they try to say, the high value shit, for her to be at the house, and not because that's what they trying to buy. That's really what they're trying to buy. And that's what it's gonna take. Even Kevin Samuels was saying it. $10,000 a month. This kind of, I've heard that nigga say it. Tell you need 10, 15, 20,000. You want to live a certain lifestyle, you got to have 10, 15, 20,000. Most niggas don't got that kind of money. Most of them not going to have that kind of money. And then the whole thing of it is you got the guys that do got the money, now they paying for pussy and shit. And that's what we used to call it back in the day was raising the price of pussy. If you, see y'all got this internet and all this other good shit that allows stuff to kind of flourish. Back in the day, it used to be us in the hood. If your ass got caught as a dude paying bitches and giving bitches a whole bunch of money, nigga, you got your ass beat. Because you was raising the price of pussy. That's what they used to call it. And it's still what it is now. These red pillars are raising the price of pussy. Why? They come on there with their bullshit ass eyes and mentalities, and that shit gets put out in front of women, and women are like, fuck no. If we got to put up with that, then I want this. It's happening to you. It's the same shit I used to see on the playground. I see that shit right here on this freaking internet. It's just bigger. And it flashed out like that because it's like, oh shit. Now I can see 50 playgrounds at the same time instead of just mine. And the same shit is going on all of them. Y'all drop the comments, let me know what y'all think, y'all. It's been Taurus Down. It's that Go Hard, Go Home channel. Get out the way, guys. Just get the fuck out the way. Get out of the way. You know, you may gotta find more ways of raising your social status. A lot of this shit gonna depend on you. You need to get out of the way of that. And make sure that, hey, like I say, you don't associate yourself with that shit. I'm telling you. We just got done going this shit. And you can make videos forever talking about this shit. Because it's always a different subject. It's always different things you can talk about. Because it looks good. It might sound good. But the shit is destroying you at the same freaking time. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. I'm Taurus Down to y'all. This is that Go Hard or Go Home channel. Y'all hit like, subscribe, share, and join the conversation. I'm out of here. Peace.